President Trump issues pardons to almost a dozen federal offenders. One America's Jacob Miller has this report.
In a blitz of pardons, several people convicted of federal crimes are getting their records expunged and their sentences commuted. This comes as President Trump issued 11 pardons Tuesday, showing clemency to felons who violated tax fraud and corruption laws. Several high-profile names are included in the pardons, with titles ranging from a former governor to police commissioner to a former owner of an NFL team.
But oftentimes, pretty much all the time, I really rely on the recommendations of people that know them, and these are all people that you have to see the recommendations. I rely on recommendations.
The former NYPD Commissioner Bernard Kerik and financier Michael Milken are being pardoned for their tax fraud convictions. Kerik was convicted in 2009 for failing to report accepting $250 million from an Israeli businessman, serving 4 years in prison for his crimes. Milken pleaded guilty in 1990 for selling junk high-yield bonds, serving 2 years in prison after cooperating with federal authorities to lower his sentence.
Yes, I just pardoned Bernie Kerik, a man who's had many recommendations from a lot of good people. We have Mike Milken, who's gone around and done an incredible job for the world with all of his research on cancer.
Rod Blagojevich, who served as governor of Illinois, is getting the second half of his 14-year sentence commuted after being convicted for several corruption charges. In one infamous case of corruption, Blagojevich was caught trying to sell President Obama's vacant Senate seat after winning the presidential election in 2008. He has said the charges were taken out of context and hoped to tell Illinois residents the whole story.
But the best things that could clear all of this up would be if I was allowed to bring in every one of those taped conversations, not 2 or 3 or 4, but every one of those taped conversations, so that the people of Illinois can hear the full context of what I was discussing with regard to who the next U.S. Senator might be.
Former owner of the San Francisco 49ers, Eddie DeBartolo Jr., was convicted for corruption charges in 1998 after failing to report being extorted $400,000 for a former Louisiana governor to obtain a casino license. Never serving time in prison, DeBartolo was sentenced to 2 years on probation and had to pay $1 million in penalties. Several former NFL players expressed their gratitude for President Trump's decision.
Today, the president cleared that mistake from him, but the man that he is, the man that he stands for, is a testament to the life that he's lived from day one and how he impacted our lives.
The mass pardons are leading legal analysts to wonder if President Trump will pardon Republican strategist Roger Stone. The president has yet to make that call and urges analysts to wait for the official sentencing decision. Jacob Miller, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.